Hello and welcome back. This is part two of the video I started about the escrow payments. So we're going to show you prepayments in the system. Like I said, we made a slight change, and this is how our prepayment system work. If you'd like the same work done for you, please contact us in the message below or send us an email. That'd be great too. You can also go to our website and contact us through the contact form. Now, with all that said, I'm showing you a list of the prepayments that are in the system that have been recorded by me. I figured out what I did wrong. The thing is, when you're doing the prepayments, if you don't already know this, some of you don't, some of you do, is that when you're collecting a payment, so if I were to do this and then put in, oh, I did find out, if I put in the patient's ID, then it'll pull up that patient for me, or you can put in a name. Either one is going to pull this up. So I would go here, and then it will give me a list of invoices that have not been paid for the patient, and I can put the escrow against that. Thing is, though, do not click Finish Payments until you're on the last payment to be paid from the escrowed amount. Because if you don't, what will happen is that the undistributed amount will go over to the global distributed amount, and it will sit there, meaning that it could be used anywhere else in the system. It's not for just this patient anymore, but you would have to click the trash can, and then that puts it back in the undistributed funds for that patient. Okay, so that was what I found out. If you had watched the previous video, you'll see that if I were paying attention, I noticed that the undistributed amount over here ended up in the distributed to global. Then I did not want that. So, but with that said, I went ahead and distributed all the funds from the amount that the patient had paid in. And now if I get off of the screen and go back to the patient's chart here, what you're going to find, we added a little escrow button here. So we took away that, I think it's called external data, that I hadn't found anybody that uses it yet, but I'm sure there's somebody out there that does. But we took away the external data button and we put in the escrow button here. Let's click that escrow button and see what happens. Bam! Now you got an escrow report, and it is a start to finish. It gives you each line item, so it gives you the encounter and the date of that encounter. Let's do this over here. And then the amount that was drawn against that escrow amount, which is the starting amount here. And so each amount being withdrawn from the escrowed amount until you get a balance here of 0. So you have total payments, $10,000, minus $10,000, plus $10,000. This should be good accounting here. And then you have a of 0. And as you can see, it does them each separately. So if you have another escrow amount put in the system, then the next payments will be drawn against that. And it'll show each one of them separately and all of their encounters as one, say, one complete amount and withdrawn against. So this, again, if you'd like to see this in your system, please give us a call. We're going to try to get this into the code base. I'm not for sure if we're going to get it in before the next, well, I'm pretty sure we're not going to get it in before the next release, but we'll put it out there. But in the meantime, if you want it before the next release, not release, but patch, because it'll come out in a patch as far as I'm concerned. It's not going to make the next release, which is 7.0.1, which is due to release this coming Tuesday, if you don't already know that. But thanks for watching.